And don't limit yourself, and I'm sure you won't. What you've accomplished so far is amazing. And both with Sarah and all the things that you've done, I can't wait to see what's going to happen.
Me too.
All right?
I'm excited,
Love
Kev.
you.
Love you too. Yep.
Hey, Keith.
Looks good.
Everybody may be seated.
Nice road drive.
Yeah.
We are gathered here today, Sarah and Keith, family and friends. We are to be witnesses to Sarah and Keith's marriage vows. We are their support in keeping those vows. In a way, we are married together with them. May I ask who gives this bride today?
Her mother and I.
Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Carlson. Please, each of you here, breathe deeply and put your heart's full attention to this ceremony. And look and listen with your whole being. In this way, you can continue to fulfill your friendship and express your gratitude to Sarah and Keith by making the ceremony sacred with the gift of your knowledge, attention, and intention. You two could turn towards your guests. This time, I would ask everyone to please join hands. I ask each of you here today, as you look upon Sarah and Keith, to take a moment and visualize something positive in your life, marriage, and faith. Take this energy and surround this beautiful couple with your love, attention, and blessings. Let us all take a deep breath, slowly exhale, allowing your energy to thrive within this space.
That was the exhale.
It is truly a great and joyous occasion when two people choose each other wholeheartedly. accepting both the fullness and the limitation of each other. This benefit extends to everyone, not only themselves and those who are here today, but also to everyone they touch as they move forward together. Nothing happens without cause. Maybe, just perhaps, maybe, the chance brushing of a young Keith's sleeve against Sarah's as they passed by in the narrow halls of the Wyoming school may have been the cause of their future encounters. The union of Sarah and Keith is not accidental. Indeed, to the law of karma, the inexorable unfolding of the truth of interdependence, it is the inevitable consequences of all their actions of their lives. They, from the very beginning, have been coming together to this sacred moment. Therefore, this union must never be broken or dissolved, especially now that it is going to be formally declared with the purity of all of our minds, the action from all of our hearts, and witnessed before all beings known and unknown. I would now ask Rachel Carlson, please come forward with the reading.
All right. This is a combined reading of the Colossians, 1 Corinthians, and Romans. As God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. And above all these, put on love, which binds everything in perfect harmony. Love is patient, love is kind, love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with truth. It always protects, always trusts, and always perseveres. Love must be sincere. Hate what is evil, cling to what is good. Be devoted to one another. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer. Rejoice with those who rejoice, and live in harmony with one another.
Thank you. I would now ask that Christy Moen please come forward.
I like you because you're a good person to like. When I think something is important, you think it's important too. When I say something funny, you laugh. You know how to be silly. Boy, are you ever silly. I've never met someone sillier than me until I met you. But I like you because you know when to stop being silly. Maybe the day after tomorrow, or maybe never. If I pretend to be drowning, then you pretend to save me. And if I'm getting ready to pop a paper bag, then you're getting ready to jump. If I go away, then you go away too. Or if I stay home, then you send me a postcard. You don't just say, see you around sometime, bye. I really like that about you. And I like you because if we go away together, and if we are in Grand Central Station, and if I get lost, then you are the one who is shouting out after me. I like you because when I'm feeling sad, you don't always try to cheer me up right away. You know that sometimes it's better to be sad. It just takes time. I like you because if I'm mad at you, then you're mad at me too. It's awful when the other person isn't. If you find 2 four-leaf clovers, you give me 1. And if I find 4, I give you 2. If we only find 3, then we keep on looking. Sometimes we have good luck and sometimes we don't. And if I break my arm and if you break your arm too, then having a broken arm is fun. We sign our names and draw pictures and we show everybody, and they wish that they had broken arms too. Everything that happens is nicer with you. I can't remember a time when I didn't like you, but it must have been lonesome then. And on the 4th of July, I like you just because it's the 4th of July. And on the 5th of July, I like you too. And if you and I had some drums and some horns and some horses, if we had some hats and some flags and some fire engines, we could be a holiday, and we could be a celebration. We could be the whole parade. And even if it was the 999th day of July, even if it was August, even if it was way down at the bottom of November or no place in particular in January, I would go on choosing you, and you would go on choosing me over and over and over again. That's how it would happen every time. So I guess I don't really know why I like you. I guess I just like you because I like you.
At this time, before proceeding to the bonding ceremony, I would invite the couple to share their vows. Sarah, would you deliver yours first?
that might be good. Keith, today I choose you to be my partner in life. Before I met you, I was confidently independent and happy, but you have given me a new joy I didn't know I was missing out on. Having a home within your heart is the best feeling in the world, and falling in love with you, to my guarded heart's surprise, was easy to do. I knew you were something special when our first date lasted over 10 hours and I wasn't ready to jump out of the car at the end of the night. I knew I was in love with you when you traveled across the world to visit me in another country on a whim, when I mentioned how great it would be to have you there with me. I knew I wanted to marry you when life dealt me some tough cards at work, and you helped me through those hard days with ease and strength. These are just some of the big moments that define our path together, but it's the little things that keep our relationship strong and will hold it together for years to come. I'm always looking forward to the next project you have your sights set on, whether it be building a barn or hiking up a 15,000-foot mountain. I promise to be by your side through it all. There are so many things I love about you. You're a kind, compassionate person. You push yourself every day to work hard and accomplish your goals. I love that you care about my family as much as I care about yours. I'm grateful for the incredible man your parents raised and proud to be who you strive to be. I vow to listen to you and learn from you. I promise to respect, honor, and cherish the person you are and the person you will grow to be. When I make mistakes, which there will be plenty, I will learn from my errors and make amends. I promise to love you even when I hate you. I promise to hold the end of the board for you, cook my way to your heart, and kiss you goodnight. I will not take our time together on this earth for granted. I find that words cannot do it, so I promise to show you for the rest of my life how much I love you.
Keith, will you share your vows with Sarah, please?
Yeah. Sarah, I don't know how good I'm going to be at this. But to be fair, I don't have a lot of good practice because I'm only going to do this once. Sarah Carlson, I'm so honored to be standing here with you today in front of our friends and family to share this moment together. We have shared many experiences together over the past few years, and I am so excited to continue to share many more as we go together as husband and wife. There is no place I will not go with you, from booking a spontaneous flight to meet you to climbing the highest peaks. I will always be your partner and your friend. You never slow down and never stop living your life, and that is what I love about you. You will never feel unwanted, and I will never stop chasing you. In the pursuit of happiness, you are my happiness. There are so many things I want to thank you for. I want to thank you for how you make everything else in our lives special, from the amazing food you make to being a partner and taking care of Penny and Tucker. You're an extremely thoughtful person, and you are the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I vow to love you every day from now until the end of time, to continue to build our lives together, to cherish the past, and to be excited about the future, because with you by my side and our family and friends as our foundation, there is nothing we cannot achieve. I love you, Sarah. You're my best friend.
I think I'll skip the Sarah and Keith please join hands part. Sarah, do you take Keith as your cherished husband in front of these witnesses and promise to stay by his side through sickness and health, joy and sorrow, so long as you both shall live.
I do.
Keith, do you take Sarah as your cherished wife in front of these witnesses and promise to stay by her side through sickness and health, joy and sorrow, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
Sarah and Keith, while these words you have spoken have sealed your union, it is the planting of your marital tree that truly symbolizes the melding of your two souls. Each of you holds now a vessel of soil from the land in which you were raised. Allow this soil to represent your life, every thought that's ever crossed your mind, and every word that ever crossed your lips. All of your victories and all of your failures, all of your joys and all of your sorrows. Every bit of the soil is another moment, either a moment that has been or a moment that is yet to be. And now pour your soil in and give a life and home to this tree. As this tree grows, so shall both of you. The tree will endure the harsh weather, invasive animals, all matters of hardship, but just like your marriage, it shall endure. Have the rings, please. The wedding rings perfectly symbolize the never-ending love you two have for each other. By exchanging these rings, you solidify a lifelong commitment to one another. The rings shall serve as a welcome and constant reminder of the bond you formed with your partner. Sarah, please repeat after me. I, Sarah, give you Keith.
I, Sarah, give you Keith.
As a symbol of my enduring love.
As a symbol of my enduring love.
Just as the circle of the ring completes itself.
Just as the circle of the ring completes itself.
So you complete me.
So you complete me.
That was easy. Now, Keith, please repeat after me.
Okay.
I, Keith, give you Sarah.
I, Keith, give you Sarah.
This ring as a symbol of my enduring love.
This ring as a symbol of my enduring love.
Just as the circle of the ring.
Just as the circle of the ring.
Completes itself.
Completes itself.
So you complete me.
So you complete me.
That was a little harder.
It's hot out.
Sarah and Keith, by the power vested in me, by the Universal Life Church in the state of New York, I am pleased to pronounce you husband and wife, sealed together today both in law and in love. Keith, you may kiss the bride.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, I now have the privilege of presenting for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Keith and Sarah Clark.
All right.